Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hotel Dust. Now, last window, The Secret of Cape West. Last time we learned that what's her face, Marie, did a thing. This dude Rex Foster, the guy who was looking into us, was looking into her and suspected her of fraud. Basically, think that she is the reason her husband died. I'm gonna learn more about this shit, probably, hopefully, today. Chapter 4. December 21st, 1980. Oh, a cassette tape. December 21st, Sunday morning. I wake up suddenly again. As soon as I open my eyes, I can hear my mom's voice echoing in my head. Last night on the phone, she said, "Scarlet Star." No, I never heard your father say that. Still half asleep, I got out of bed and washed my face and threw on some clothes. I decided to take a stroll to a small park I know 2 blocks from here. My guide Kyle Hyde outside. The chill air that breezes past me as I sit on the cold bench is kind of refreshing. It definitely helps to wake me up a little more. Item. Locate the Scarlet Star, which disappeared at Hotel Cape West 25 years ago. No matter how hard I try, I just can't get the mysterious order sheet out of my head. I think it's about time I checked out the 4th floor. Oh. Mr. Hyde, hold it right there. Betty. Are you ignoring me, Mr. Hyde? I was walking behind you for ages. I tried calling out to you several times, but you wouldn't even turn around. Sorry. My mind was elsewhere. Looks like you're not as alert as you used to be, Kyle. Maybe there was some truth in what Rex said after all. So, have you found a new place to live yet? I haven't even started looking. But you're taking it very easy for someone who'll be out on the streets shortly. How about you? When do you plan on moving out? I'm all set to go on Friday. I'll be here for Christmas, though. After all, I wouldn't want to miss Santa now, would I? If I moved away before that, how would he know where to deliver all my presents? You kidding me? Tony's such a nice guy. He said he'd be my Santa this year. You what? I know, isn't it great? He even said he'd get me the Bella Regina handbag I've been dreaming about. Bella Regina? Is that a person or something? Come on, Mr. Hyde. Everyone knows Bella Regina. It's the brand that's taking the world by storm. Clothes, handbags, that brand has everything a girl could have won. The prices are a bit high, but it's also gorgeous. And you seriously think Tony's gonna come through and get this for you? Sure. He keeps saying how he's going to be getting some serious cash any day now. Serious cash? Him? After seeing a movie last night, he asked me what I wanted for Christmas. That would be rude to not accept his offer to get me something. I hope you know what you're getting yourself into, Betty. He set his sights on you. You shouldn't lead him on if you don't care about him. You don't have to worry about me, Mr. Hyde. Tony knows all too well that he's not my type. Oh, did you hear the news? About the jewelry
robbery that happened nearby.
Yeah, I heard.
It happened at a jeweler's very near where I work. Couldn't believe it when I heard.
That reminds me. I wonder who that woman in the hat was. Maybe she was paying a visit to one of the tenants here. Hey, Betty, did you see a woman wearing a hat hanging around on Thursday night? She might have been visiting someone living here.
A woman wearing a hat. Can't say I did, sorry.
Never mind then.
Okay. See you later, Mr. Hyde.
Betty says goodbye and makes her way up the stairs. Oh.
Greetings, Mr. Hyde.
Good morning, Mrs. Patrice.
Have you been out?
Yeah, just went for a short stroll.
Really? Is that so? I'm glad I caught you. I wanted to thank you again for settling your rent. It may not have been as prompt as desired, but at least I got the money in full. If only some of the others could follow your example and do the same. Miss Rivette in 206, for example. She called to ask if I could wait a little longer. Mr. Wolf, well, he's performed his usual disappearing act. I mean, this is the busiest I've ever been since coming here. And having unreliable tenants is a burden I'd rather not have to bear.
Yeah, I imagine it's a pain.
It certainly is, Mr. Hyde. Oh, by the way, there's something I have to mention.
What is it?
Before we vacate the building, we'll be cutting the power to the rooms that aren't in use. The 4th floor is scheduled first. It will have no power as of the 25th. The power to the hallway will be off too, and I'd like you to refrain from going there.
Mrs. Patrice, can I ask you something?
That depends. What is it? What's it about?
Would it be possible to see the rooms up there before the power is cut off?
And why would you want to do that, Mr. Hyde? Do you have a valid reason?
Not really. Just wanted to satisfy my curiosity.
There really is nothing of interest up there. It was never renovated like the other floors, so it's just as it used to be. I imagine that by now, the rooms are literally covered in dust as well. Surely there's no reason why you would need to go see those rooms.
Actually, I've been wanting to take a look around up there since moving in. I heard we'd all be moving out. I just thought this would be my last chance. Yeah, I know it must sound strange, but I'd really like to take a look around. Would you make an exception just this once?
I'm sorry, Mr. Hyde. That area is off limits for a reason. It's in a state of disrepair, and if an accident were to befall you, I'd be responsible.
Here, make a document saying that I'd be responsible and let me sign it.
Don't cause any unnecessary trouble for me. I have enough to deal with as it is.
Yes, of course you do.
In fact, I'd be grateful if you could avoid mentioning this again. The 4th floor is strictly off limits to tenants. That's one of the reasons the fire door was installed. Actually, I've been told rather specifically to leave that floor untouched. The new owners were quite clear about their wishes. Personally, I find it ridiculous. Why would you need to see those rooms at all?
Okay, point taken.
Just keeping them off limits takes more effort than you may think. It would have been far more practical to have converted them along with the rest.
What kind of person is the new owner?
Without divulging any particulars, let me tell you this. They weren't only interested in the building, but in the land as well.
Can you tell me who bought it?
For obvious reasons, I can't reveal the person's name. But why are you so keen to know about them, Mr. Hyde?
I've been thinking about the whole thing.
Why is it so important to you?
The new owners asked you to leave the 4th floor as it is. But But if they're only going to tear the place down anyway, well, something didn't feel right about that. So I was curious.
I see. It may be strange, but it's entirely up to them what they do with their property.
Why was the fourth floor not converted?
I simply couldn't afford it. After my husband passed away, I was left to fend for myself. I had used all the money that had been left to me to buy this place. There simply wasn't enough to convert each and every room. If the truth be known, times were very tough here at the beginning. I apologize for taking up so much of your time with our chat, Mr. Hyde. I'll be on my way now.
Mags returns to her room. So the fourth floor is just as it was 13 years ago. Oh,
Mr. Hyde,
oh, it's you.
can I ask you something?
You better not be wasting my time.
You want to see what's up on the fourth floor, right? I can show you. But you've got to promise me you won't breathe a word of it to Mrs. Patrice.
Were you eavesdropping just now?
I wasn't eavesdropping, I just happened to overhear your conversation. Anyway, if you really want to take a look around up on the fourth floor, I can open the fire door for you and let you in. On one condition, though.
What's the catch?
I want to hear about that guy.
Could you be a little more specific?
Rex Foster. I want you to tell me about him.
And I thought I was the curious type. I'm not an information service, you know. What do you want to know about him?
Why? Because I'm curious, that's all. He's been snooping around here for 2 or 3 days now. He even asked me some information about a second-floor resident.
Dylan! I thought I warned you to steer clear of him. He's bad news.
Walked up to me. But Mr. Hyde, if he's such bad news, why did you speak with him in the lobby last night?
How did he? So you were listening in then too, were you?
No, I was just in the right place at the right time. I was coming down the stairs and heard your voices in the lobby. So you managed to discover that he's an insurance investigator then.
What if I did?
And you also figure out that he's been targeting a woman living here.
Maybe.
You don't have to cover it up. I know what's going on. It's Marie from 206. That's who he's after. I'm right, aren't I? You can tell me.
Dylan, look.
Shit.
Suppose you overheard that too?
Yeah, kind of.
You think this is some kind of game?
I thought so. Looks like I was right on the money this time.
Stop jumping to conclusions.
Take it easy. Don't get worked up or anything.
I'm a little tired of your bull, Dylan. Speaking to you is just a waste of my time and energy.
It's a little strong, Mr. Hyde.
I'm out of here.
Damn.
Hey, Dylan.
Yeah, what is it?
Something Dylan said just now. Got me a little worked up, but also made me curious.
The guy's been after me. Tell me.
Why is he so interested in knowing about Marie?
Is something wrong, Mr. Hyde?
I just wanted to check something with you. Why are you so interested in Marie anyway?
Well, I wanted to make sure. You know, check if my assumptions were correct.
And what exactly are your assumptions?
For one, that Marie isn't the person everyone thinks she is. There's something you should know, Mr. Hyde. I knew Marie before she moved in here. That's why I'm curious about her activities.
How did you know her before moving here?
It's like this. When her husband was still alive, I did some repair work on the water pipes in the house they used to live in. Seems she doesn't remember me at all, though. My suspicions were raised even back then. I had a strange feeling about her.
What do you mean?
You see, she and her husband had a really bad relationship. When I was fixing the pipes, they were quarreling almost all the time. Then 6 months later, her husband winds up dead. That's about the time the insurance company began looking into her. I'm almost afraid to say it, but I think that Marie may have had her husband murdered to claim the insurance money.
So that's what you've been thinking about.
Yeah.
You seem to be the kind of guy who likes to unravel mysteries.
Do I?
That explains why you were excited when you discovered I was a detective. Then when you got wind of Marie's husband dying, you jumped to the conclusion that she must have murdered him in order to claim the insurance money.
It's true. I love this kind of thing. You have to admit, it's fun to uncover a secret about somebody. If you come with me, Mr. Hyde, I'll let you take a look around the 4th floor. If you're serious about wanting to check out those rooms, meet me up there at 4 this afternoon. Okay, I've got things to do.
That guy has some serious problems. I don't want to miss the chance. I don't get myself up to the 4th floor by 4. It's my pager. I'd better go back to my room.
Oh, no pages up there. And a part of the screen that I can't touch.
Time to call Rachel. The light is on. The light on my end phone is lit.
Come on, say something.
Hear a man's voice on the tape. I don't recognize him.
If you accept my order, then respond in kind.
Who is this guy?
Put a penny in the envelope and leave it in the mailbox for room 404. When I receive your response, I will send further information about the item and the client.
No, I could have done it like this.
Yeah, I feel like I should have done it like that.
So now I'm supposed to reply to that order sheet. You said the damn thing anyway. I've really got to figure that out. There goes my pager again. I get the message, Rachel. I'll give you a call.
I love your bow. Red Crown, how may I help you?
Rachel, it's me. Something up?
I got some additional info on Rex Foster that I thought you'd like to hear. I also uncovered something about Hotel Cape West.
Good work. What's the dirt on Rex?
I've made some calls and it seems his reputation precedes him. He's definitely freelance, plus I found out he's contracted on a commission basis.
Commission basis?
Yes. Seems he makes all his money doing this kind of work. The rumors about him getting brought in to investigate insurance claims, and the insurers ending up not having to issue payout to the policyholders are also true.
Guess the insurance companies must love the guy then. From their point of view, he represents a very valuable commodity. Paying him for his services costs them far less than settling policy payouts.
That makes sense. Hey, Kyle. Is Rex after someone in the building?
Seems to be.
Do you know anything about them?
It's a woman on the same floor as me, going by the name Marie Rivette.
Marie? So it's a woman he's after.
Yeah, a 30-something widow who moved here about half a year ago.
So, are you close to her?
Not really. I've hardly even spoken to her until now. I did have a chat with her about Rex Foster, though. Him hanging around all the time has really put her on edge.
Seems strange you're having these kinds of discussions with people you hardly know.
Trust me, I never planned on getting involved. It just kind of happened.
Guess you know what you're doing. Can't say I trust her, though.
Right, okay. Tell me what you dug up about Hotel Cape West.
Hotel Cape West was constructed in 1950 and eventually closed down 13 years ago in 1967. The owner of the hotel at the time was a guy called Michael McGrath. Then, on the final day before the hotel closed down, a party was held by the owner. It was during this party that something terrible happened. Somebody was murdered.
What do you know about the murder?
The victim was Kathy McGrath, the owner's wife. Her body was discovered in a room on the 4th floor. Seems the cause of death was put down to cyanide poisoning. The person who discovered the body was a man named Peter Rivette, a hotel employee.
Peter Rivette? That's the same surname as Marie.
Perhaps the most interesting part of all this is that the case was never solved. And the murderer never caught. That's all I have on it for now.
Did you find any dirt on anything that happened 25 years ago?
25 years ago?
Yeah, that mysterious order sheet I received read. Item. Locate the Scarlet Star, which disappeared at Hotel Cape West 25 years ago.
No, I didn't find anything on that, but I'll start searching. I'll let you know as soon as something pops up.
I'll be waiting. So the murder 13 years ago took place on the 4th floor of this building. The person who discovered the body was an employee of the hotel. Sounds too convenient, but could it have been Marie's late husband? Something Dylan said has got me thinking too. Maybe Marie is hiding something. If she is, I need to know exactly what it is. Two oh six.
Bum, bum, bum. What is it, Mr. Hyde?
I think I know something about the debugging device we discussed. Probably a good idea if we talked about it.
Of course. Please, come in.
Marie, found out that the device you spotted is part of Rex's handiwork.
Just as I suspected.
To make matters worse, this wasn't the only one he planted. There was another device in Lucky's cafe, near the seat you usually sit at.
Oh my. Why would he do something like that? What possible reason could he have?
Marie, I need you to be absolutely honest with me. You can think of a reason why he'd be after you. You have to let me know.
Just what are you implying, Mr. Hyde? That I'm some sort of liar?
I just need to be sure. Do you have any idea? Can you think why he targeted you like this?
I don't know why you insist on asking me the same thing over and over. I have no idea.
I'm asking because I want you to tell me the truth.
Mr. Hyde?
Someone told me that you and your late husband weren't on the best of terms.
Who?
Doesn't fucking matter. I think you're hiding something, Marie. And I think it's time you come clean. I had an interesting chat with Rex last night.
You were talking with him?
Yeah. I tried to get him to stop pestering you and leave.
Did you succeed?
Not quite, but he told me some really interesting bits of information. Actually, he warned about me getting tied up in your business.
What on earth did he mean by that?
He seems to be convinced that you're perpetrating some kind of insurance fraud.
Fraud?
So tell me, did you know that he works as an insurance claims investigator?
Mr. Hyde, I...
And if you did know, why the hell didn't you mention it earlier? Would have saved a lot of time and trouble. Murray, is there any truth in what Rex told me? Well, is there? Marie. Look me in the eyes. Damn it, look me in the eyes when I'm speaking to you.
Mr. Hyde, please, tell me what that awful man said to you.
Let me be clear. I don't trust the guy and sure as hell don't believe his story entirely. I need to get a better idea of the facts from your perspective. I need to know more about when your husband and brother died.
Mr. Hyde, please. I am not trying to commit fraud.
Rex told me all about you, Marie. He told me how, 13 years ago, after your brother died in the accident, you became the sole beneficiary of the insurance policy payout. Seems the insurance company started getting suspicious from that point.
That's a total lie.
Marie. Is Rex making this all up?
Of course he is. Do you mean to say that you would take his version of events over mine, Mr. Hyde? He is employed by those companies purely to discredit claims and void payments. I can just imagine all the horrible things he's saying about me. I'm not like that. I was already dragged through all this 13 years ago. Already an interrogation. I don't know if there's going to be another one later in the chapter.
Are you trying to commit insurance fraud?
Why would I ever consider doing that? Is that the kind of person you think I am?
Marie. Well, no, but if you don't start giving me absolute facts, what choice will I be left with?
Naturally, I want you to believe me, Mr. Hyde. And I'd like to tell you everything, but part of it is very difficult for me.
This already happened 13 years ago.
13 years ago, my brother, Mike Porter, died in a car accident. The brakes on his car failed and he plunged off a cliff. After he died, I was truly alone. He was the closest person I had to a parent. The only other person who took care of me like he did was Peter. On the morning of Mike's funeral, Peter gave me an envelope he'd gotten from Mike. Inside I found details of an insurance premium Mike had taken out prior to his death. I was the sole beneficiary of this, but it was a small comfort for losing my brother. Peter told me that Mike wanted nothing more than for me to be happy and secure. And had made provisions that would enable me to live alone without having to worry. The ring you kindly found for me was a present from my beloved Mike.
I see.
The company that held Mike's policy began to pay out the premium. But before long, they stopped making the payments. Despite the police investigation, concluding that his death was an accident, the insurance company believed otherwise and began their own investigation. Mr. Hyde, can you imagine the hardships I had to endure to claim Mike's money? To claim what was rightfully mine.
Did they send someone to keep tabs on you then too?
Yes, they did. But no matter how hard they tried, they couldn't find any proof of it that the car crash was anything other than an accident. Eventually, I received the entire payment. Of course, there were still plenty of people who doubted me, and I just had to endure it. During that trying time, it It was only Mike's friend, Peter, who stood by me. And after the insurance had been paid out in full, Peter and I got married.
So that's how it happened.
I want nothing more than to forget that terrible time. But even when I feel I finally put it all behind me, this happens. I can assure you, Mr. Hyde, fraud is something I would never, ever consider. You have to believe me. Don't listen to that rat Rex Foster.
Marie. You have to make me believe. This doesn't add up. How could two people close to you die in near identical ways? Moreover, they both left you with substantial sums of money.
But that's how it happened. They were both victims of similar accidents. They both cared for me enough to take out insurance policies that would ensure my security.
Well, at the very least, I don't think that she killed her brother. It's possible she could have killed her husband, but I don't think she could have killed her brother.
They loved me and didn't want me to suffer, even after they had gone. Just like my brother, Peter also took out his policy without telling me. I honestly had no idea that I would receive a further payout after Peter died.
What could be so difficult for you?
If I tell you, will you hear me out?
I wouldn't ask if I had no intention of listening. If there's something you've been holding back, now's the right time to let me know.
There is something.
As I suspected, time to talk.
Yes, you're right. Half a year ago, after Peter had lost his life and the police called me, naturally I cried and cried deep down. Part of me felt like I had been released. The only rational explanation was that I was feeling pleased to be apart from Peter.
How did you find out about Peter's policy?
It was after Peter died and I moved here. I was going through his stuff and came across the policy information documents. When I read the details, it all became clear and I froze. Peter had done exactly what Mike had done before him and taken out a policy in secret. Mr. Hyde, after Mike died 13 years ago, I was left to fend for myself. That is, until Peter started looking after me. Right after the insurance money from Mike's policy was paid out. But I was still unsettled. Did he really love me, or did he have another motive for marrying me? After all, I had just been awarded a very substantial amount of money. It was on my mind all the time, from the moment we moved in together until he died. After we got married, Peter began to use Mike's money to fund a business venture. At first it went well, but as time went on, things took a turn for the worse. We started arguing about money a lot of the time. Each time we had an argument, I felt myself drifting away from him one step at a time. If I'd known from the start that he had his eye on the money Mike left me, I would have distanced myself from him more. It would have been an easy decision. I would have realized that this was not the kind of person I needed in my life. The most ironic part of this whole story is, before I could discuss this with Peter, he was gone. The brakes failed while he was driving and his car plunged off a cliff. It was virtually identical to what befell my brother Mike. They had one thing in common. They both decided to take out secret insurance policies. They both named me as the person to receive the money in the event of their deaths. That's why I'm being investigated for fraud. I've told them time and time again. I've done absolutely nothing wrong.
So you say. I've still got one more thing I want to ask you, Marie. It's about the incident that happened in the hotel 13 years ago. Why did you pretend you didn't know about it when we spoke yesterday? Especially seeing as your own husband, Peter Rivette, was the one who discovered the body of the murdered individual.
Mr. Hyde! It's true. He was the person who discovered the body on the 4th floor. But he wasn't alone. Mike was there with him. They discovered the body together. I'm sorry I lied to you about this yesterday, Mr. Hyde. I just wasn't ready to talk about this subject.
So, what happened?
After discovering the body, Mike wasn't the same. He began to act strangely. The next thing I knew, he had died in a car accident. I strongly believe that, had he never made that discovery, he'd still be alive today. Mr. Hyde, now you know pretty much all there is to know about my past. Please don't make me go through it all again.
Marie.
Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. I'm tougher than I look.
Why do I have the feeling I've heard that somewhere before? Right. It was after Dad died we had moved to New York. My mom said exactly the same thing to me. Try not to spend too much time thinking about it. Remember, we've only got a few more days in this building. If you find you need to get anything off your chest, give me a call.
You listen to what I have to say?
Yeah, sure. If you need to talk to someone.
Mr. Hyde?
Marie, I know this is tough, but can I ask you one more thing? Did either Paul or Mike ever have a conversation with you that mentioned Scarlet Star?
Scarlet Star? Well, they mentioned the word star, I think.
I see.
If I recall correctly, it was while they were working. I distinctly remember that word being mentioned. My brother and husband used the word along with others working in the hotel.
Do you remember what kind of meaning it had?
It was a sort of secret code linked to the closing down party.
What kind of party was it?
Sorry, but that's something I can't help you with. That's all I can remember.
Okay, no problem. Anyway, I've gotta go.
Of course.
Marie's husband and brother both seem to be connected to the incident 13 years ago. Also, the word star that was used by the hotel staff then has some significance. Maybe that mysterious order sheet comes from someone connected to the hotel too. I can't figure out who sent it yet, but I can send back a response. I reach into the envelope and take out the piece of paper inside. I now have an empty envelope. I fold the order sheet and slide it into my pocket. Right, to apply I'm gonna need a penny. I don't have one on me though. Better head back to my room and see what I can dig out. Let's see if everything in the closet is how I left it. It's a piggy bank shaped like Pinky Rabbit, or a Pinky Bank. My beloved Pinky Bank. There's a coin slot in the back of its head. I'm pretty sure there's some change inside. The Pink Rabbit was the main character in a cartoon I watched as a kid. Piggy Bank was given to me by Mila, a girl I met at Hotel Dusk.
Mila!
I guess it doesn't really go with the rest of my crap. to get out the money in my pinky bank, but I prefer not to have to break it.
Purple box. What do I need to get? Not you. Hold on. Aha.
Maybe I can use this ruler. Take the small ruler out of the box. Sure hope this works.
Ah. God damn it.
God. Thank you. I pick up 3 coins. Now I've got a penny. Pretty sure I've got all the coins out. Put the coin inside the envelope. I have an envelope with a coin in it.
This part is gonna be long.
Oh, here they are. No boxes for the 4th floor. Need to place the envelope in the one for room 404. So I was on the mailbox have been filled to shop. I need to put the response into this mailbox.
Good job, Kyle.
Right, that's that sorted. Now to sit and wait for a reply to arrive about the Scarlet Star and that reward.
Sorry. 4 p.m.
After I reach my room, I slump onto the sofa and mull over the order sheet. Hotel Cape West closed down 13 years ago. There was a party before the closure, during which time a murder took place. The staff of the hotel had a secret code, STAR, that they used. What connection can this all have to the order sheet? 4 o'clock already. Suppose I'd better get going. Wouldn't want to keep Dylan waiting. Dylan.
Hello, Mr. Hyde. I've been waiting for you.
Well, I'm here now. Let's get the show on the road.
You're on your own, I'm afraid. I'm not going in. You have to go on your own.
I thought we agreed you'd show me around in there. That's what you said earlier.
No, I never said that. Maybe you weren't listening to me. I said that I'll let you in, not give you a guided tour.
So you'll let me in?
Yeah, I said I'd tell you how to get through the fire door.
Got it.
If you know how to get through the door without setting off the alarm, you'll never have to deal with Mrs. Patrice getting upset if you go in there.
Music to my ears.
The first thing you need to do is disable the alarm. So it's really simple. All you need to do is turn off the switches on the control panel.
Sounds simple enough. I've used that panel before.
Right, I forgot about that. Let's move on to the next part. You need to disable another panel before you can get the door open.
There's another one.
There's a lever in the box to the right of the door. If this is turned off, you'll be able to open the door. Do you follow?
Yeah, I think I've got it.
Also, please bear in mind that the knob on the reverse of the door is broken. So make sure you don't get stuck in there. You won't be able to get back out.
Great.
There's a toolbox next to the door. If you look inside it, you'll find a door stop. Once you've got the door open, I recommend using that to prevent it from closing on you. That should be all you need to avoid getting trapped in there.
I'll make a point of remembering it.
I'll be in the hallway of the floor below, making sure that nobody tries to come up here.
Good plan.
But then, once 30 minutes have passed, I'll come and get you. I'll reset the lever and you disabled afterwards and reactivate the alarm. One last thing, try not to make any noise while you're in there. It just draws attention. You wouldn't want Mrs. Patrice to come looking for you.
You got that right.
Okay, I'll leave you to it.
Dylan makes his way towards the stairs and disappears out of sight.
You're gonna turn these off.
There's a control panel on the wall for operating the fire alarm. The switches for the alarm is in the on position. I'd better remember to disable this before trying the door. That should do it. No more annoying alarm sounds. My ears should thank me.
Is it here?
taped up box on the floor. Probably just stuff that's been packed before the building shuts down. It's an old wooden cabinet. Odd place for one, really. Three cardboard boxes are stacked up on the cabinet. They're taped up so it can't look inside. Shame too. But I bet it would have been really thrilling. Not this. There's a toolbox and it's fixed to the inside of the wall. There's a wooden door stopper inside the toolbox. Oh, there's the door stop Dylan told me about. I picked up the door stop. The wrench looks pretty old. You must have seen a lot of use in a place like this. It's a blackened set of pliers. On the wall is a brand new fire extinguisher. The last one must have been used in the fire 2 weeks ago. There's a case on the wall with a glass cover. Inside the case is the fireball and some kind of lever. This must be the other control panel Dylan was on about. Hold on. Alright, so Dylan said you just need to pull the lever inside the box. Let's see here. Interesting. Thing's got a few screws missing. Whoa. The cover just came off. Oh. There's a screw in this corner. Gah, won't stay open. Okay. Okay. Huh? Yeah? Hold on. Me? What? Okay.
I mean, these people at the grocery store, they would have thought the apocalypse was coming. There ain't no chicken, no beef, no milk, no bread, no nothing.
I told you, nobody's prepared for this. For this very, very not great. Okay, sorry. I need to fucking...
Better switch the alarm off.
My God. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Yeah. Apparently he has a screwdriver. Still haven't checked the rooms on the 4th floor. Look, I don't know how to fucking do this. Oh. Oh, I can just pull it. Okay. I'm stupid, apparently. That's not... It's not... What the fuck? It won't. What the fuck? Okay. It won't let me do both at the same time. It literally won't let me do both at the same time. What the fuck? Oh my god. Why won't it let me do both? What the fuck? Okay, what, genuinely, what the fuck? Do that cover out of the way while I pull the lever. Yeah, Kyle, I'm trying to do that. Like, I'm trying. What the fuck? I can't. I can't. It, genuinely, it won't let me. I literally cannot. And I don't have the goddamn screwdriver. This is like actually so fucking annoying. Because I genuinely can't. Because it's doing this shit. And I don't know why it's doing this shit. And it doesn't let me go down to get the fucking screwdriver. For some reason. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna have to replay all of what I played to get back here. I'll be back. This is so fucking annoying. Like, I genuinely, I can't. Hold on. I'm gonna try a little bit. I'm gonna try again. Why does it do this? Genuinely, why the fuck is it doing this? I did it. Oh my god. I have no clue how, but I did it. I'm actually God. I'm Jesus himself.
That should do it. Now the lever is turned off. Now the fire door should open.
That was so finicky. For no reason. I'm gonna take off my jacket.
So this is the 4th floor. Seems what I heard was right. It's just like a hotel up here. Okay, time to have a look around.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Gotta use the doorstop.
Place the doorstep underneath the fire door. That should do it. Oh, this room seems to be unlocked. There's a distinctively moist smell in the air in here. So the hotel rooms have been left like this for all these years. Some large bundles of old newspapers are stacked up on the corner. Some parts look too damaged to read. Really old newspapers. The desk in this room is relatively small. It's also discolored and a little bit unstable. Some pieces of paper are scattered around on the desk. What's this? Looks like an old card of some sorts, but it's hard to tell because of all the dust. I can just about make out a star symbol underneath the layer of dust. It's also got Hotel Cape West written on it. What kind of card is this? Can't make out the letters clearly enough. gonna have to get rid of all this dust. Haha, it's doing all.
Did it automatically, haha.
There's so much dust. Here we go. The writing on the previously dust-covered card reads, "We would like to thank you for your patronage of Hotel Cape West over the years, and in an attempt to show our gratitude, hereby invite you to attend a final party to mark the official closure. If you are able to afford the time, we look forward to your attendance. On December 10th, 1967. Hotel Cape West, manager Michael McGrath." So it's a party invitation from 13 years ago. The party on the night of December 10th, 1967. That left Kathy, the wife of the manager, dead. I put the old invitation into my pocket.
Mr. Hyde, we're almost out of time. You should come out soon.
Time's up already.
Just about. You spent a lot of time finicking with that. The longer you stay in here, the more likely we are to get caught by Mrs. Patrice. You better come out right away.
Yeah, I get the message. That's too bad. Better get my losses for now.
So, how was the 4th floor? Did you find anything good in there?
Unfortunately not. Just a load of rooms filled with dust.
Not exactly the results you were hoping for.
If I tell him everything I did there, this chat could go on for ages.
Before I forget, even though you know how to get into the 4th floor now, try not to go up there when there are people around. We don't want to get found out by the other tenants, especially Mrs. Patrice.
Makes sense.
Okay, I have to go now.
Dylan says his piece and leaves. He's got a point. Last thing I need is people prying into my business. I think I'll head back for a bit before making a return trip. This is not my floor. I'm dumb. I'm eating into my time.
You damn fool!
I can hear some raised voices coming from further down the hall. What's going on here? Looks like Tony and Frank are having a bit of a disagreement about something.
You're wasting your breath. I know exactly what you did.
I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell you're going on about.
Just admit it. You half-wit.
Admit it? Admit what? How many times do I have to say it? I have no idea what you mean. Hey. Tony, you want to explain what's going on here?
Hyde.
Nothing, just a bit of a communication problem.
Is that how you would explain it?
You fool's accusing me of being a thief.
You're a shifty-looking guy. That's why I'm asking you about the theft. Just own up to what you did and we can put this matter behind us.
How can I own up to something I didn't do? Better stop throwing those accusations around real quick. I don't care how old you are, I'll take this to the next level. Tony, maybe you should calm down a little. If you start throwing your fists around, you're going to regret it later.
When he gets agitated, he soon resorts to his fists. He's simply that kind of person.
I'm warning you, Gramps.
See what I mean?
Mr. Aver, I'm not trying to interfere, but you might want to take this discussion elsewhere. Shouting at each other in the corridor is just gonna annoy the others.
A good suggestion, Mr. Hyde. Tony, this is not over. We will continue this later.
Frank utters his farewell and leaves. Senile old fool. Tony, mind telling me what the hell that was all about?
Same old crap.
Why is he accusing you? You sure you didn't do anything to set him off?
I haven't done anything.
He's got his facts wrong. Not really surprising at his age. Have you got any idea why he's on the warpath? It's his tape recorder. The one he always carries around with him during his strolls. Can't say I've noticed. What's it like?
One of those small ones. The kind that fits in your hand. When he's out on his walkabouts, he always has it in his hand. He seems to spend a lot of time walking around muttering stuff into that thing. Everyone in the building seen him do it. Anyway, he started killing me because the thing's gone missing.
Why did he assume you had anything to do with it?
Don't know. We only bumped into each other by accident. That's all it took to set him off, the old crank.
Where did you run into each other?
It was in the lobby, just after you'd come down from the basement. Come up from the basement.
When was it?
I'm not sure. Is it important?
It'd be better if you could tell me.
I'm pretty sure it was just after 4. I can't believe I'm being put through this again. Why do people always figure I'm to blame?
Tony, so you're absolutely positive you had nothing to do with the tape recorder going missing?
I tell you, man, I'm clean. Look, I gotta get out of here for a bit. Get some fresh air. Later, hide.
Tony walks off. What's got Frank so worked up? There's something fishy about this. Almost like he's hiding something. Wow. Other than the trash with some screwed up pieces of paper. There's a locker in the corner. I think I'll take a look inside. There's an empty supply of detergent in the basket at the bottom of the locker. That it? Okay. What's that? Is there something under the table? Could it be? It's a tape recorder. It appears to be slightly cracked, possibly from dropping onto the floor. I pick up the broken tape recorder. It must have cracked when it fell from the table. Guess I'd better return it to its owner.
Man's just gonna yell at me. Not the right button. Does it take me to the notebook or can I? No? Okay. I can't save. No answer when I press the buzzer. Maybe it's buzzed. Maybe it's buzzed. Not in. What a pain. Too busy searching for your recorder to actually get it back, eh? Ah. It's my pager. Time to head back to my room. Time to get a Rachel on the phone. Red Crown, how may I help you? It's me. You have an update for me? Yes, I've unearthed some extra information about Rex Foster. What is it? Before he went into insurance investigations, he worked as a reporter for a magazine. What kind of magazine? It was called Los Angeles Beats. It was a weekly publication that covered current affairs. Looks like it was pretty classy, too. How does a guy working for a decent magazine like that end up doing dirty work like this? That's the question. You got anything on the hotel? Not yet, I'm afraid. I've still got a few leads to follow up on, though. Understood. I didn't mean to have you work through Sunday, Rachel. It's no problem. I didn't have any plans anyway. Plus, it's nice to hear your voice. Yeah, yours too. I nearly forgot. Better go and see if Frank's back. The hell? Tony's door's open. I'll just take a look through the gap in the door. I can see the bag of Frank. What's he doing in there? Damn! What are you doing in here? Tony's room. Oh yeah. Hey. What is it? What are you doing in here? I can assure you I'm not doing anything that could be considered illegal. Not that it's any of your business anyway. I'm not interested in being lied to. Tell me the truth. This is Stoney's room and I don't see him around. How did you get in and why are you here? Hey. You won't find what you're looking for here. Would you care to explain how you can be so sure? I found your tape recorder. You what? So there's no reason why you need to search Tony's room. got it. Please return it to me at once. I have something extremely important in that tape recorder.
I'll give it back to you. Before I do, I'd like you to answer my questions. Tell me what's on the tape recorder.
Why should I share details of my private property with you, Mr. Hyde?
Now you listen to me, old man.
More importantly, how did my tape recorder come into your possession in the first place?
I found it on the floor in the laundry.
You did?
You told me you went to the laundry today, didn't you? You may be beginning to realize that you got the wrong man. Perhaps you can tell me why you were so quick to point the finger at Tony.
Isn't it obvious? Looks like the kind of person who'd go around lying and stealing. There's a criminal record, too. Once a person has committed such crimes, it's very hard to break the habit. He might think he wants to put all that behind him and start a new life, but he can't.
I don't think it's up to you to make that decision. All the people who want to start a new life, there's always some that succeed.
I think the numbers are very low, though. In Tony's case, I'd say it's next to impossible. He can't change. At least not until he feels genuine remorse for his shady past.
Tell me what you think Tony did.
He's responsible for a violent incident that caused a lot of pain and suffering.
When did this take place?
Actually, it happened twice. The first time was 5 years ago, and the second 4. He was also arrested for theft, but there wasn't enough evidence to convict him for it.
Tell me how you know so much about Tony's past.
I've got friends in the police force, Mr. Hyde. They give me information. What is it?
What are you trying to say? That you're an ex-cop?
About time you pieced that together. I worked on the LA police force right up until I retired.
Now I'm beginning to make sense of all this. Mr. Raver,
What is it?
I don't really give a damn if you're a cop once or not. But I strongly recommend you stop assuming people are guilty without gathering all the facts. Tony didn't take your tape recorder. He had nothing to do with it. Searching his room won't make a blind bit of difference. He's already found it elsewhere. It's on the floor in the laundry all along. Here, this is it, right?
What happened to the case? It cracked!
I guess it must have cracked when it fell off the table and hit the floor.
Hang on. There's a tape that was inside.
I have no idea. This is how it was when I picked it up.
I see. I may have misjudged you a little, Mr. Hyde. I want to thank you for returning this.
I'm not interested in your thanks. Maybe you should try giving Tony an apology instead.
Once the tape is safely back in my possession, I shall do just that.
Frank says his piece and leaves. So Frank's tape has gone missing. But more importantly than that, he's left this room practically upside down. Maybe I'd better clear away some of this before Tony gets back. The tapes scattered across the floor all have labels reading audition. I wonder what his songs are like. Oh, this letter paper. Believe it! It's the same as the order sheet I received. What's Tony doing with paper like this? Oh. Hey, Hyde! Sorry for coming into your room without permission. Don't sweat it, it's no problem. Really? I just met old man Raver. Told me he found his tape recorder and returned it to him. Yeah, that's right. He also said that he came to see me and noticed that the door was open. Came in when you saw him inside and asked him some questions. That pretty much covers it, right? Pretty much. Did you hear anything about the tape, Tony? What tape? Frank said that there was a tape inside the tape recorder, but it's missing now. Yeah, actually, he did say something like that. Don't know where it could be, though. He doesn't seem to know about it either. Maybe it's time you stop on playing detective, Hyde. Stop thinking about his tape and take it easy. Now I stop to think about it. It's been quite a while since you've been in my room. You're right. One more thing, though, Tony. Yeah? Did you leave a letter in my door a little while back? A letter? Nothing to do with me. Never even considered writing you a letter, man. You're telling me the truth, right? Cross my heart. I mean, I write letters from time to time, just not to you. What? Who do you write to? I thought you'd have guessed by now. I write them to Betty. Got this plan for us to give each other presents at Christmas. The problem is, I just can't seem to get the wording right. Tell me, Tony, where'd you lay your hands on that letter paper and envelope? They were given to me. By who? I got them from Dylan, you know, the guy from the 3rd floor. Hey, Hyde, why don't you hang here for a while? I'll let you hear my latest song. I'll take a rain check on that. Got a few things I need to sort out. Oh, okay. Maybe next time. Oh.
Hi, Mr. Hyde.
Dylan, I wanted to ask you something.
Ask me something. What is it?
Did you give Tony a letter paper and an envelope?
Yeah, that was me, alright. Is there some sort of problem?
I just wondered where you got them from.
Actually, they were given to me, too. I got them as a present for all my hard work. They're from Mrs. Patrice. I figured I had no use for them, so I passed them on to Tony.
I see. So you haven't put a letter in my door recently.
A letter? Certainly not me. Why would I be writing you letters? If I have something that I need to say to you, I'd rather just come and say it.
Yeah, I expected you would.
Why are you asking anyway?
It's nothing. I was just thinking about something.
If you're really curious about something to do with that letter set, maybe you should pay a visit to Mrs. Patrice and ask her directly. In fact, I was on my way there. Shall we pay her a visit together?
Together?
Well, I have to see her anyway to return something I borrowed from her. Come on, let's go.
Fair enough.
Ah. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see the both of you. Is there something I can help you with? It's nothing special. We just bumped into each other as we were both heading here. I came over to return these to you. Here you go. It's a lot of keys.
What were those keys for?
Why, thank you, Dylan. Okay, now I can leave you both to it. See you later.
Dollar is off. What were those keys?
They are the spare keys to the apartments. Dylan occasionally has need to borrow them from me. For one, it's necessary for when he does certain types of maintenance.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, Mr. Hyde, to what do I owe this pleasure?
I just wanted to ask you something, really.
Oh, and what might that be?
Did you give Dylan a letter set?
A letter set? Oh yes, I remember. Yes, I did. Give him one.
I see.
Yes, I remember it clearly now.
Can you recall where you got it from?
Why, Mr. Hyde, would you like a set too? If that's the case, I'm going to have to disappoint you. That was the last one I had. If you're really keen, though, you could try buying one yourself. If memory serves, they're on sale at the local drugstore. They aren't very expensive either.
Interesting. So I can pick up an identical set quite easily. So much for that. Have you left a letter in my door recently?
A letter? Well, I put a copy of the closure notice in your mailbox, but nothing more. Have you not checked it yet?
Actually, I've already read that letter.
That's good to hear. Is that all you came here to ask me, Mr. Hyde?
Yeah, that's just about it. Sorry I've bothered you.
No, actually, there was something else.
There was.
Mr. Wolf from room 201 has promised to settle his rent after all.
But I said that, did he?
He did. He called me earlier to assure me that he'll be settling his debt soon.
That's good to hear.
It is. Now I must be going.
Mags returns to the comfort of her room.
"9 p.m.
I return to my room and throw myself onto the sofa. I just can't get it out of my head. Who could have sent me that order sheet? Doesn't matter how hard I think about it. There's no answer in sight. I guess I should set my mind to uncovering a little more on the Scarlet Star first. I think it's time for me to take another look around the 4th floor.
You know, I think I might have been... Nah. So I thought about doing this game not by chapter, but by each time the time changes, but I don't think so. I like recording these longer episodes. I'm gonna save around. It says it's the second, but it's not the second, it's the third. This game is off by a day. Wait, no. No, it's... I keep forgetting that this is a European version of the game. Yeah, I keep forgetting they didn't make a North American version. So it is correct. Second month of the year.
Strange. Fire door's open. Looks like whoever's in there had the sense to use the doorstop too. Time to find out who it is.
Hold on.
Okay, my storage. I think I'll leave this open.
No, okay.
I recognize that figure. Hey. Ah! What are you doing here?
This place is so dirty. Is this where the murder occurred?
Mr. Raver. What brings you all the way up here?
And yourself. Has that got anything to do with you?
It hasn't, but isn't the fourth floor off limits to everyone?
I am well aware of that. But I could ask you the same question, Mr. Hyde. Why are you skulking around where you shouldn't be?
I kind of stumbled up here. It didn't take me long to see the fire door was open. Thought Dylan must have been inside, so I poked my head in. Except I didn't find Dylan. Found you. So I'll ask you again. What are you doing up here?
I came here. I arrived here much like you. I noticed the door was ajar and came inside to investigate. I saw that nobody was here and thought that someone had forgotten to close the door. I'm going to have to give Dylan a piece of my mind when I see him.
Frank stops our discussion there and leaves the room. He must be a fool if he thinks I'm buying that story. What could he have been doing here? One of the desk drawers is open. Seems to be empty.
What? What? My God, okay.
Ah, there's an imprint of something at the back. What could have been kept in here?
Is that all I need to investigate?
Oh. Tony.
Hey, hi. Hey, Hyde. What are you doing all the way up here, man?
I could ask you the same question.
Yeah, well,
You have what?
damn it, man, I'm no good at keeping things secret.
Spit it out, Tony. What are you doing up here?
Okay. I'll tell you, but first, tell me your reason for being up here. I mean, you must have a reason, right?
Not really. Just taking a stroll.
A stroll?
You. Yeah, at a crowd now. Figured it'd be nice to see this floor before we all have to move out. When I got to the top of the stairs, I saw that the fire door was open.
Now, isn't that weird? It's the same reason I'm here. I hate to ask you, but could you make yourself scarce this time? I want to take a look around up here, but I want to do it alone.
Sorry, but my stroll's not finished yet. Maybe you should go home and come back another time.
Me? Come on, man, take a hike and leave me in peace up here.
Why are you so keen on being alone?
Just trust me on this. Yeah, if you hang around, it's all gonna go wrong and I won't get the cash.
Cash? What cash?
Just forget about that. It's my business.
I'm getting a pretty clear picture of you, Tony. Call Mags to tell her the rent's coming soon. Also, Betty's thinking you're gonna buy her a snazzy Christmas present. Where's all this money coming from?
It's my business. It's got absolutely nothing to do with you.
How are you getting all the money to pay for these things?
I've got something lined up, that's all.
What have you got lined up?
What's with you, man? Are you deaf?
Yeah. You planning on ripping me off?
You plan on ripping somebody off.
Planning on ripping somebody off.
Would I do a thing like that?
Tony, you better come clean or else.
Hyde, wait a sec. I haven't done anything yet.
So, why are you hanging around up here?
Look, Hyde, I'm begging you. Let's have this chat another time. This time I have to be alone. Just turn around and leave, will you?
You expect me to just do what you say?
Please, Hyde. If you don't take my advice, things could turn up nasty here.
Turn nasty? She's planning on paying you a visit.
I can't tell you that.
Let me guess. You're expecting Frank, right?
Please, go back to your room. If you're here when he turns up, my plan's gonna disappear in a puff of smoke.
Just what the hell are you up to?
I can't tell you. I just can't.
So what is Tony hiding? You don't have enough facts to pressure him further. What's this plan you're talking about?
I can't tell you. I just can't.
Just what is Tony planning? I don't have enough facts to pressure him further. Tony, wait here for a while.
Hide?
Is Tony still inside? Better leave this open.
Should be getting close to the end of that interrogation. But I need to talk to old man again. Old boy. You? What do you want?
Just wanted to ask you something.
What is it now?
It's about why you were up in room 404. Were you hoping to meet somebody while you were up there?
Well, actually, Tony called me up there.
Just as I suspected. Do you know why?
I haven't got a clue. She said something about having an important topic that we needed to discuss.
Did you end up meeting them then?
No. Because you turned up and I decided not to go through with it.
I see.
Anyway, sick to the back teeth of this subject. I'm too busy to stand here and talk to you. Please leave.
Not yet. I still have to ask you something. Did you get your tip back in the end?
No, I'm still looking.
Now that's interesting.
Are we quite done now? And I have things to do.
Frank retreats back into his room. So that's how it went down.
Let's go. What just happened? Game's trying to shit itself. I'm gonna save again right here. Yeah, just in case it does decide to crap itself.
Hey, what is it? Just what the hell are you up to?
I can't tell you. I just can't.
I let you in on this.
You don't know how worthless a human being I am.
Tony. You're not a worthless human being.
Really?
You shouldn't have such a low opinion of yourself. If you're so sure that whatever you're up to is going to soil your name, stop what you're about to do and leave.
I just want to say, I think Tony is a worse Louis. He's just a worse Louis in every way. Kyle Kyle likes Louis. Kyle hates Tony. It's always the same. Every time I do something like this, I end up regretting it after. That's all I do, is regret.
What's this plan you're talking about?
I can't tell you.
Hell with it. You're not doing a very good job of hiding it anyway.
What?
Planning to
Send Frank to the hospital.
You're planning to extort money from Frank.
No.
The old man told me everything. He told me that you called him up here with something you needed to talk about.
You what?
But when he got here, you were nowhere to be seen. Then I turned up and he went back to his room. That's what he said.
Great, now you know. I was planning to have him meet me up here. But I was going to make a deal where he couldn't refuse. Just as the notice went out about this place closing. I've been coming to the fourth floor to look for something. I noticed he carried his beloved tape recorder with him when he did. So I thought, if I could hear the contents of the tape, I'd know what it is he was after.
What do you regret doing, Tony?
Let me see.
It's about what you did in the past, isn't it?
What? What do you know about my past?
I've heard all about you, Tony. I was told by somebody who knew about your previous convictions.
Who told you about that?
Frank Raver.
Him? How did he know?
He's an ex-cop, like me. To be a part of LAPD. Even though he's off the force, he still doesn't take too kindly to ex-felons.
Figures. So now you know.
Where's Frank's tape?
I've got it somewhere safe. He's planning on returning it to him if he could meet my price. Certain there's stuff on there that he'd rather keep to himself. Can't believe I've been such a fool.
Yeah, you've pretty much defined stupidity this time. You really need to think more. If you spend as much time on your music as you do on these crazy schemes, you might actually get somewhere and make some money. Threatening people with violence just doesn't suit you, you know.
I just want to say, Louis would never do something like this. It's always the same old story. I end up doing stuff that isn't really me. That's how I managed to hurt the two people you heard about from Frank. I just started selling some of my music then too. My manager squandered the money we'd made from the concert. And I just saw red. Can't say he looked very pretty after I'd finished with him. The second time involved some street punk. There was some diehard fan who didn't stop listening to my stuff even after the first incident. When this punk started wailing on the guy, I jumped in and sent the punk to the hospital. This time I didn't get off so lightly. The record company severed my contract. I mean, the first time, you can't really defend that. The second time, you're helping somebody. From then on, all my efforts have amounted to next to nothing. I'm such an idiot.
If you can see that this isn't the right way to live your life, then change.
Yeah. You think if I could do that, I'd even be in this situation?
If you're serious, then yes. If you stop thinking up ways to beat people's stencils to get money from them, you'll be heading in the right direction. Sure, it'll take time. It'll take time and might be a pain in the ass, but you'll get there in the end. You'll be able to You'll be able to put the old Tony behind you and start afresh.
Hide. You said start afresh. You're not the first person to tell me that's what I need to do.
I told you before.
The fan I rescued from that punk. what that fan said to me? I love your songs and I have them all, but gotta get out of this rut you're in. You're only hurting yourself. Start afresh and put the past behind you. Start to live a better life. That's how it was, Hyde. I made a promise to that fan. I promised to start afresh and put the past behind me. I vowed to make the best music I'd ever made.
And maybe it's about time you made good on that promise. You wouldn't want to let your fans down, would you?
Hyde.
Pull yourself together, Tony. You just have to really put your mind to it.
I really think I can. You're right. What you said just now, I think I can change.
I hope you can, for your sake.
But what am I gonna do about that old man's tape?
Give it to me. I'll look after it. Just tell him that you gave it to me and I'll sort the rest out.
You serious?
Would I say it? Would I say it if I wasn't? Tony gives me Frank's tape. I'm counting on you, Hyde. I'm gonna help head back to my room. Tony makes his way out. Just think I'll head back to my room too. And let him give him this back without hearing it first.
Kyle.
That has the phone hooked up. It makes me feel less guilty about ignoring calls. It's a telephone. I'm gonna have to spend my entire day waiting by it.
What? Oh. Oh. Okay.
I'll play Frank's tape on my answer phone. Gotta take my own tape out first. Let's see what this thing says.
There, okay.
Damn.
Fuck. Shit, I just got a game over.
Oh crap, I broke the tape. Damn. That's gone and done it. How the hell am I gonna explain this to Frank?
God damn, my save's over on Tony. Retry. Please tell me. Oh, thank God. Thank you, video game. Thank you, video game. Okay, it just sends me back there. Okay. I don't have to redo that whole section. I'm like, Okay, side B.
Let's see what this thing says. Coherent. This thing broke or something. Broken or something.
Okay. Hold on.
"13 years ago, a person. 13 years ago. Okay, this old man was. 13 years ago, a person died at Hotel Cape West. The deceased was Kathy McGrath. The voice of an elderly man comes from the tape. Investigation member number 0083. That's Frank's voice, alright. The state of the fourth floor is just as it was 13 years ago. My initial sweep of room 404 where Kathy McGrath's body was found is complete. Before vacating this building, I must find the lost items connected with Condor. Kathy McGrath. That's the name of the victim from the murder 13 years ago. Now I know that it was room 404 that her body was discovered in too. Looks like Frank has been looking into the events of the murder that took place. But what does he mean by lost items connected with Condor? Question is, why is Frank investigating the incident from 13 years ago? Without wanting to jump to any conclusions, maybe he's got some sort of connection to the hotel. I think it's time for me to get my head together. After returning from a walk early on December 21st, I ran into Mags. I asked if I could take a look around the fourth floor, but she refused. Someone overheard that my chat with Mags. That person was... Right. Dylan said that he'd gladly show me around the fourth floor. We agreed to meet up there at 4 o'clock. My pager started bleeping, so I got Rachel on the phone. She had some new information about the murder in the hotel from 13 years ago. It revealed that the person who discovered the body was... Right. Oh, we got a face for him. The person who discovered the body was none other than Peter Ribbit. It just happened to be Marie's husband. Armed with the information Rachel had given me, I went to question Marie. She talked about accusations of insurance fraud and about her husband and brother. From this chat I learned that Mike, brother, saw the body as well. I also learned about... Right. Marie let slip that the hotel staff used star as a secret code word. It was connected to the party that was thrown just prior to the closure of the hotel. After finishing my chat with her, I prepared my response to the order and posted it in the room 404 mailbox. It was in Frank's tape, which I got from Tony. I finally knew what Frank had been investigating. Turns out he was looking into. Right. Frank's looking into the murder in room 404 from 13 years ago. There's a memo regarding the unsolved murder case on Frank's tape. I listened to the entire contents of the tape. It said something about what Frank was actually trying to find. Turns out he's investigating. Right. The last thing recorded on Frank's tape was him saying that he's looking for lost items connected with Condor. Seems like I'm not the only one looking into this building's past. Why is Frank so focused on this, even after his retirement? Why would he still be looking into the into the unsolved case that happened 13 years ago. The murder 13 years ago. And the disappearance of the Scarlet Star 25 years ago. There has to be some sort of connection that links the two incidents. Why do I get the feeling that my questions are just leading to more questions? And that is the end. Oh my god, 2 hours and 1 minute. This is longer than the finale of Hotel Dusk. That's crazy. I guess we'll find out more about Kathy McGrath and her murder next time. Bye bye!